My name is Sonia Gray Hunn. I'm with the Congregations Organized for Prophetic Engagement, better known as COPE.
My name is Kristen Malaby, and I'm the founder of SoCal Trash Army.
My name is Brandon Scott. I'm a part of the staff with IE Rebound.
My name is Eleanor Hernandez, and I am here with Time for Change.
My name is Fidel Chagoya, and I work for Starting Over Inc. as an organizer for Riverside, All of Us or None.
Mi nombre es Rosa María Montoya. Estoy con la asociación ICUC.
My name is Christian Flores. I work with ICUC or Inland Congregations United for Change, which is a part of the Just San Bernardino collaborative.
Hi, my name is Leslie Evans. I am the CEO and founder of With Open Arms, Inc. And I am here today as one of the vendors for the Housing Justice Block Party with COPE.
SoCal Trash Army is a 100% volunteer-based organization that is full of hiking trash pickers. We've actually fed and served thousands on the streets. So today we're at the COPE event. We're at the block party. We're in San Bernardino celebrating housing. We are desperately trying to get the word out to the community that we need you. We need your voice. Everybody is working hard for a better space, and we need you to help us make this movement stronger.
As we were founded and went into the pandemic, we noticed and identified that there were a lot of our students becoming homeless. All school districts are funded federally, specifically for homeless students and foster youth. And so the district that we started with utilized some of the American Rescue Act dollars, but also partnered with a local motel to house some of those families temporarily until we work with them as an organization. So with Open Arms Inc., we provide support services, case management, housing navigation. In order for the federal government to be able to provide us funding for this county, specifically for homeless services, to identify the needs here, we have to be able to count the people.
San Bernardino County is a large county. So not only do we have to worry about the rent increase, we got to worry about our demographic, Black, brown, or people of color in general, or low socioeconomic individuals being pushed out of their current housing. It's just multiple levels, so it's not just like one thing. So when we have to address things, we're listening to what's going on, and we try to say, what's the consensus here? And not just in housing, but in education, civic engagement, health, reentry work, and of course, housing. We can address a lot of different issues, but if we don't have people power to really hold officials and decision makers accountable, then now we just continue to have conversations.
IE Rebound, we're actually a reentry organization. We service all individuals of San Bernardino County that's re-entering society. So we're actually the first view in which a person leaving a detention facility might run across. Having to come back into society, you leave incarceration, you go from being taken care of, toiletry, housing, food, shelter, the clothes on your back, to now having to come back into society, and you might not have that support. Depending on the time that a client has done, that also plays an effect. But it doesn't just stop there, because if you come to IE Rebound, we don't turn people away. We break the barriers that individuals face with case management, housing, transportation. Again, just being a service to the people however it fits. Our biggest thing is not turning a person around. So whether we're able to help you directly through IE Rebound or not, is what events like I'm a part of today, having different vendors, different individuals, a part of the community coming together as one.
What housing justice means to me is having access. Having access when I'm trying to communicate with somebody and I'm communicating that I'm having problems at my apartment, or whether it's at a house that I'm renting, that I need fixtures. Being able to communicate with someone to get those things fixed and worked on are very important for me. A lot of folks that are living with records don't like to raise any kind of attention towards them, because we're discriminated against a lot because of our backgrounds and because of our records. It's important for us to have these conversations. It's important for us to have folks that have been formerly incarcerated at the table and let's talk about inclusive. What does that mean? Because I'm a taxpayer and the thing about it, I'm still being excluded. And I've already been out for 14 years and I can't get licensing. I'm excluded from different employment opportunities. So when is it gonna ever end for folks living with the record today? Because folks living with the record today in the United States are not being included in a lot of different things, just such as the things that I mentioned: housing, employment, licensure, family reunification services. It's like, when does it ever end? So let's change that. Let's change that and start changing some of these policies and laws that exclude people living with the record in the United States.
I got involved because recently I was released from prison, but the cost of living in San Bernardino County is not even affordable. And if it's not affordable for a ex-felon with an okay salary, it's not going to be affordable for people that can't find a good job. I just wanted to advocate on that, because if I can't afford it with the help of my husband, how could a person that comes out of prison with no skills afford to even live in California, not just San Bernardino County? Like, where do you go? Where are you expecting these people to go? You're forcing them to the street and you're giving them no options. And rent is going higher by the day. So what do you expect people to do? If you can't have housing, you can't have a job. So it's just a snowball effect. You got to give people housing that they could afford, and you got to give them the tools to keep the house.
Y bueno, desafortunadamente la persona que me estuve yo rentando, la mayoría del tiempo yo sufrí de tema de acoso. Es una persona que acostumbraba mucho a hacer amenazas como de, le voy a llamar a migración porque yo soy ciudadana. Entonces, pues sí, también tema de que te subo la renta de un día para otro. Entonces, todo ese tiempo estuve yo viviendo una situación tensa y estuve vulnerada en todos los aspectos, ¿no? Cuando yo afortunadamente recurro a la asociación ICUC con Cristian Flores, él me apoyó dándome orientación para que yo conociera cuáles son las leyes y cuáles son pues las leyes que me protegían, a que yo tenía derecho como cualquier persona que renta, sin importar mi situación migratoria.
It also sucks because undocumented folks and families are such a significant part of our community, and they can't seek the same level of support that somebody that is a citizen or a resident can in terms of legal aid services and other things. So for me, it's really just been about to really build individual folks' understanding of the rights that they have, because if they aren't even aware of them, then how can they use them to defend themselves? They're essentially defenseless. So let's look at these laws so that you know specifically which laws and sections that you're going to be using to defend yourself.
Y él así prácticamente me enseñó la ley. Tienes que aprender esto y tú tienes derecho a esto. Y pues bueno, fue así como yo pude saber cómo me tenía que defender y que sabía que tenía derechos, porque la asociación me hizo darme cuenta de eso. No solamente me dijo a qué tenía derecho, sino que hizo que yo aprendiera. O sea, no nada más como, oh, tienes derecho a esto. No, o sea, tienes que aprender a esto, porque a veces ellos, bueno, no siempre tenemos a alguien que esté atrás de nosotros para apoyarme. Entonces iba a enfrentar yo situaciones que lo tenía que hacer yo sola, pero teniendo el conocimiento básico de cuáles eran mis derechos, era como yo me podía defender en el momento que fuera y con la persona que fuera. Entonces eso para mí fue un apoyo muy grande para mí.
I think if there's anything that I really feel needs to be said to community and really communicated, is that you're not alone. You know, like, we're all struggling in some way, shape, or form, and in ways that are more in common than you think. And that's why I think community organizations and groups like Justice B are really cool in that they're trying to find new ways to experiment with, to connect with community. Being in these organizing spaces and trying to connect with people is such a challenge, but it's a really fun one. at the end of the day. And I think we can do it. We just got to come together.